Now we're gonna learn different variations of hip reels. There are 8 in total, but don't be scared, you only need to learn 1 or 2 of them in order to understand how to do the rest. Everything else will become much easier. Now let's get started from the most simple variation to my mind, which is the reverse butterfly. You don't even have to do the reverse butterfly itself, it only means that you spin from the position of the reverse butterfly. Start from spinning on the sides. This is what it's gonna be like, what we are aiming for. And practically each hand is gonna be doing the forward weave on the side. So the right hand is doing the forward weave on the right side. Here it is, the forward weave. It's the same, but we are swinging the poi near the hip. And this is precisely why it's called the hip reel. And the forward weave with the left hand. You can practice these movements with each hand. Now let's start from the reverse butterfly. It would be easier for you to go into spinning this on the sides. If you swing the poi on the right side forward, then stop with the left hand and start swinging backwards with it. This is our starting direction that we need, and it's the reverse butterfly if you bring the arms together. Then we need to change from this side to the other. So it's exactly the same as when we were doing same time transitions in the beginning, and now it's the same transition but spinning split time. So the right hand was on the right side at first, meaning in relation to you. My right hand is on the right side, the left is on the left, and now it's gonna be the opposite. The left hand is on the other side and the right one is here. So you change hands. But actually, in relation to yourself, the hands are always gonna be on the corresponding side, so that the right hand remains at the right side, the left at the left. Here they are, as you can see, staying at the same side. And you're gonna need to do the same transition to the other side. The main point is to keep the right direction of spinning after changing sides, in the direction of reverse butterfly in this case. So that you started from the reverse butterfly, change the side, and now if you go into spinning in front, it should be the same direction. Turn, turn, and turn. After that, you can reduce the amount of beats to just 1, so that you go, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 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 then 1, 2, turn, 1, 2, turn, 1, 2, turn, and then just 1, 1, 1, and 1. You can even do the turn for now if you are not comfortable with standing straight, but eventually you will come to that. Now, there may arise some issues. Just try to keep the arms close to the hips like I'm doing. You might wish to do it like this, but try to avoid this. I'm gonna explain to you right now. Here's what to do with the wrists. Now if you wait a second. Yes, that's the movement. Like you were covering the pot with a lid. Then like you were taking the ball, like this. And move it here, unfold, and again, covering the pot and taking the ball. So that's the movement. The elbow slightly faces the side, all the time with both hands. Here. The back of the wrist mostly faces upward, forward, and doesn't turn downward, always facing forward, so it looks like so. And the same with the left wrist. Now I'm gonna explain briefly some other variations of the reels. Practice what you've just learned, you will definitely get it, I'm sure. If all of a sudden you don't though, ask me in the comments. There is the same variation when doing from the forward butterfly. You've learned from the reverse butterfly and there is a forward too. But here each hand is gonna be doing the reverse weave on each side, so that the right hand is doing the reverse weave on the right side and the left is doing on the left. And they are crossing same time. One is in front, the other is behind all the time, like in the backward butterfly. There is also a low same direction reel, to the left. It's the same concept as when doing the lockouts. In this case, the left hand is gonna be doing the forward weave, and the right one the backwards. We are just doing it facing the viewer. And the same is to the right. Both players swinging to the right. There is another variation when we are spinning same time. Both point to the left. Same time to the right. It's exactly the same, but they are swinging same time. Crossing same time behind the back and in front. Practically it's a combination of two turns. This is one turn and the other. You just do it without any extra beat in between. And there is also a split time butterfly hip reel from the reverse butterfly, when you do it from the split time butterfly, and in the opposite direction. I believe that there is no need to create a separate video lesson for these variations. Just try to do it yourself, and if it turns out that most people have difficulties with them, I'll record another videos explaining in more detail. But generally, there aren't any problems. So just practice, experiment with different variations and directions. No need to bother yourself with learning absolutely everything, because with time it will definitely become easier for you to do them. Just learn one or two, learn how to link them with other movements. That's what we are gonna learn how to do, and everything else will become easier for you.